Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hard 100, the board game series documenting the culling of my collection from what it is to what it's going to be, and that is a Hard 100 games. Remember, there are only 3 rules to this. Rule number 1, I cannot get rid of a game until I have played it. Rule number 2, the expansion plus the base game equals 1 game. And rule number 3, once I get this business down to a Hard 100, it's 1 in, 1 out. Remember when you were on the playground in middle school and you would ask who would win between a pirate, a zombie, a Sasquatch, a pirate, a ninja, a Sasquatch, your dad, my dad, anyone's dad, and aliens maybe. Ladies and gentlemen, someone went and made a game out of that. Let's do this. For the win.
There is no music here, just imagine some music here because there is no music here. Let's get on to the video.
For the Win by Michael Iskew is a tile laying game for you and one other person in which you are laying down tiles on the board to try to get them connected. There are 5 different tiles and 5 different things you can do on your turn. The first thing before you start a game is you have to grab the old Sasquatch and make sure they are touching. They can orientate like this, and that's basically the only orientations that they have. Next time, on your turn, you are going to be doing 1 or 2 actions. Those 1 or 2 actions can be found on these handy dandy reference cards, and you are going to be tracking these with a little bead that goes up and down. You will be able to determine one of the things you can do on your turn is you can add a tile, you can move a tile, you can shove a tile, you can use an ability, or you can flip a tile. When you add a tile, you simply take a tile and you place it next to any other tile. It cannot be placed next to your tile. This game treats next to next like this, orthogonally or diagonally. It doesn't matter. To move a tile, you simply take a tile and you move it to an adjacent area. If you would like to shove a tile, you take the tiles and you shove them over. You shove every tile, not just your tile, all the tiles. Also, you can flip a tile. Why would you flip a tile? Because on your turn, you can also activate an ability. All of the characters have an ability. For example, this little Sasquatch here can flip all the tiles adjacent to it, yours and the other person's. Next up, we also have aliens. Aliens get to break the rules by tractor beaming someone from one side of the map next to you. There are also characters like the pirate, which does the opposite of what the alien does. It will take it and it will launch via a cannonball system to any part of the map. Next up, we have the ninjas. Ninjas, when they use their ability, they basically just move anywhere. And then last but not least, we have the zombies. Zombies can turn someone next to them into a zombie of any type, including your own. On your turn, you're going to basically do 1 or 2 of the actions. And once you have done 1 or 2 of your actions, it is the other person's turn, and you keep going until everyone has done 5 actions, at which time you will change the first player marker, and then the other person will go. You will keep going until you have lined up all 5 of your people. They can be connected like this, right here, right here, right here, right here. That is how it works. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is boring as shit. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is just an excuse for really chunky tiles. Ladies and gentlemen, when this game originally came out, it was a very expensive game. It was $24.95. Can you fucking believe that? I can't believe anyone would put this many tiles in a box and charge that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do some housekeeping. Ladies and gentlemen, For the Win is for 2 players, you and one other person. Good luck finding someone to play it with you. It is for 10 minutes, at least it is over quickly, and it is for ages 8 and up. Because who the fuck cares? Now, this game has been boring. As I mentioned, the tiles are of very nice quality. The art design and the theme looks like it was thrown up from a middle schooler onto a notebook. And that is basically everything there is you need to know about For the Win. If you found this video repetitive and monotone, because that is the nature of the game, how can you take a game with pirates and ninjas and Sasquatch and aliens and ninjas and pirates and Sasquatch and zombies and make it into something boring? Well, that is a question you will have to ask Tasty Mental Games, who produced this mess. Now, I will say there is a decent game in here, but this game is not in here. I think that on your turn, when you take 1 or 2 actions, that can be a little messy, and instead on your turn, you should just go back and forth taking 1 turn, and I feel like the game should have been balanced to that, but no, it had to be balanced to this because gamers like doing more than one thing and they like planning. Sometimes you don't need to plan. Sometimes you can just wing it like I'm doing now and just shoot from the seat of your pants and see what happens. This might be my first take. This might be my 5th take. Who knows? This video is going to be extremely short. So as I can tell you that For the Win, a game by these people in this version, is out of my Hard 100. Thank you so much for joining me on this, the latest edition of the Hard 100. I hope you and yours are well. Wear a goddamn mask. Wash your goddamn hands. Peace out, Snap.